guys, how's it going? Thad here for Iowa Budget RC Bashers, and this is kind of a new project announcement and a couple project updates. So I picked this WL Toys A959 buggy up off of eBay really cheap, and it had some of the metal upgrades on it already. It's got oil filled shocks, it's got the metal tie rods and metal suspension arms, but it needs some work. The suspension arms are not set right, so it's got a lot of camber outwards, and so it doesn't quite steer correctly. I know these have problems with steering anyway. This is the non-brushed version. Right now I'm running it on a 7.4 2S LiPo that I had, just because it's the only battery that I had that had the proper connection on it. It came with a battery, but it's not the right one. It's a 4.6 volt, and so I'll use that for something, but not this. So I actually ordered some JST to Dean's connectors, so I can use my regular Dean's batteries that I have, or I can use this one. These are good little cars. They're pretty fast, and we're gonna do some upgrades to it. I think we're probably gonna do the metal shock towers, and maybe a metal frame. I'm not sure yet, but came with the radio, came with a whole slew of parts. Grayson already put the wheels on, but he didn't know. He took it upon himself today. I haven't felt very good. I've had a breakout of my rheumatoid arthritis, but I really like these anodized wheels. But he took it upon himself to put those on from the stock ones, and he didn't put the I don't think he put the spacers in there, the adapters that go from the 6mm to the 12mm or 5mm, whatever it is. But yeah, this thing came with 2 extra ESCs and servos, and an extra motor. I've already tested the motor. The motor's good. So we've got extra parts here, and we're gonna build a fun little car out of this. I want to make like a drag car. I'm gonna ditch this body, and I have a Camaro body from a toy grade RC that we had, and so I think we're going to fit that. I'm gonna have to cut out around the wheel wells a little bit. I'll just put the tire wheel up against there and trace it and do some trimming with the Dremel, but I think it'll make a cool little drag car. As far as project updates go, I got a carbon fiber and aluminum servo mount for the big orange crawler that we converted to toy grade, or to hobby grade. And then I got a whole slew of different pinions that we can try for the Kaivoon Conqueror to go on the new brushless motor. So I'm gonna kind of start with what was on the brushed motor, which is a 16 tooth, and see what we got from there. But just wanted to give some quick updates, because haven't really messed around with anything RC today. I went to work, and bonus of being your own boss. If you're not feeling good or having a bad pain day, you can go home early, and I did. But just one of those days, guys. But yeah, just wanted to show you this new project. I got one more. I'm going to clean off the bench, and I'm going to put that up here, and I will show you that project. First of all, here's that 1/18th scale Camaro body. And so what I'm just going to do is do like the old drag racers did, or the old stock car guys, and just cut the wheel openings and make it work. But I think that'll be a cool body for that. And as fast as that car is, it'll be a fun little drag car. It's not going to be, you know, kind of trans brake or anything like that, like the fancy drag cars do, but we'll be able to do some racing and have some fun with it. It is a Radio Shack Road Fury, and these were toy grade, high-end toy grade stuff. it's, you guys have all heard of the Tamiya Midnight Pumpkin, however you want to say that. That was, they had a quick drive version of it that they was basically a toy grade similar to this. Actually, it was identical to this, but it had the licensed Ford Midnight Pumpkin body on it. And the bigger monster truck tires that Tamiya's came with at the time, same tires that were on my Blackfoot. This, they used a Studebaker grill and basically the same body mold and turned it into this. There was a few different versions of this, and I'm actually not going to use this body. The body that I am going to use is this one, the Rough Rider, because I like this body better. I'm actually going to use the roll cage off of this one and the body off of this one, so kind of combine the both of them. But I'm a blue guy and I really like blue, and it's got the same Studebaker style grill, and these are neat trucks. They have a 2-speed rear end, so they have low for crawling, and then they have high, and it's a little switch back here that you flip. Right now it's on high and that's low, and it just changes the gear ratios inside the transmission. On my Midnight Pumpkin, I took the motor shield off and I put a bigger motor on it. I may end up doing that with this because these are 2-wheel drive. These are they have the printed circuit board under here, but there is, if you take that out, these can be converted to hobby grade type stuff. Same with the servo on the front. But the problem is, that's the little axle, and this is the broken spindle. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna take this spindle off and we're gonna fix it. Not sure if we're gonna use, we'll probably use epoxy. I think JB Weld or something like that will probably work the best. If that don't work, my brother's got a mill and Delrin plastic, and we can maybe make something out of that. But these things are excellent little just basher trucks, and they're funner than heck to drive. I had the QD Midnight Pumpkin when I was a kid, and those things are going for big bucks right now. I wish I could find one, but this is the same thing, and I'm a Studebaker guy, so having the Studebaker truck is a bonus for me. I actually might soak this thing in water and see if I can get these old decals off of there, and maybe do a little bit of a patina paint job to it and kind of, you know, wear through and put a little primer on it or something. I don't know, but I really like this body versus the red one, and the red one can be my Shelf Queen body. These things are pretty available. Maybe I'll mod this one and find one to do stock, but it came with the radio and everything, and this has got so it's got reverse. These are proportional for the throttle, and they have what they call turbo mode, where you go up so far, that's your go, and then you take it up to the left, and that is like high speed. The steering is not so much proportional. It's got the old gear style servo in it, so you know, that could be an upgrade in the future. If I can get this thing fixed or find another parts truck that has one of those, then that would be awesome. But I would like to put the bigger tires on it, just because I think it looks cooler, but it's a good looking truck, you know. And like I say, I had the Midnight Pumpkin version when I was a kid, and this is identical. So that's gonna be one of our next projects. But first, we gotta get this Kaiboon fixed, and we've got to put the new servo mount here on the upside down Savage. So that was the downfall of that. The servo was just moving around too much, and with my creative engineering, which is fine, I knew that we were gonna have to go this route. This servo mount's pretty cool. It's carbon fiber base and then machined aluminum. This I can mount directly to the top of the axle housing and then mount the servo to this, and we'll have room for everything. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching Iowa Budget RC Bashers. Hit that like and subscribe and the notification bell. Every subscribe helps us, and we're trying to build this channel here. It's just me and the kid having fun with RC stuff on a shoestring budget. So all right, guys, you have a great day.